rolling through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Hey folks, welcome back for our third broadcast of the afternoon. Andre Leroux, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate being here. Our third broadcast today, one yesterday, that's four this weekend. This one is Munster and the Lions. A good chance for the Lions to prove that they're real. With a long break and a Munster side weakened with players off the Irish national side who won today, 22-19 over the Wallabies. Waiting for my contest to start. Let's go ahead and get to the lineups here, okay? We'll do that for you very quickly here in just a moment and run through the lineups for both of these sides. Let me just take care of something very quickly here. And there we go. All right. So, for this game, we've got Munster with the following: Mike Haley at the fullback position, Shea McCarthy on the right wing, Tom Farrell, Alex Nankervel in the center. Takir Abrahams, a South African former Shark there, wearing the number 11 jersey in the left hand on the left wing. Billy Burns is the fly half. Ethan Coughlin is the scrum half. Gavin Coombs, Alex Kendellen, Jack O'Donoghue, Finian Wycherley, Evan O'Connell, John Ryan, Diarmid Barron is the captain, and Dan Bueller, also former Shark, in that front row for another South African for the Munster side. Off the bench is Niall Scannell, Kieran Ryan, Stephen Archer, Rudlin Quinn, John Hodnett, Paddy Patterson, Tony Butler, and Shane Daly. For the Lions, let's take a look at the Lions. The Lions, it's Kuhn Horn once again at fullback. Richard Creel, just saw his brother play very well, David, for the Bulls. Richard Creel on the right wing, Henko van Wyk, and Marius Lowe in the center. Marius Lowe is the captain. Edwil van der Merwe on the left wing. Cade Volhuter from the Stormers in Western Province, now over with the Lions at the fly half. Morne van der Berg is your scrum half. Frankie Horn, Steenkamp, Jared Cairns, Ron Delport, Ruben Skuman, Asenati Labakanye, PJ Bota, and Juan Skuman in the front row. Jean Skuman in the front row. Replacement: Franco Murray, Morgan Naudier, Conrad von Furen, Reinhard Northnagel, JC Pretorius, Saneli Nohamba, Tafian Mafura, and Eric Cronje. The referee is Adam Jones from Wales. Assistant referees are Keane Davison from Ireland and Padraig, actually that's Porrick Rady from Ireland, and then Keith David of Wales. Players I've never heard. All right, so there we go, folks. That is the lineups for today. And I'm back on the screen here in just a moment with you guys. Thanks for tuning in once again. Appreciate you being here. All right, let's see how the Lions doing this one. What time is this thing scheduled to start? Let me see what time it's scheduled to start. 2:35, so we're not quite ready there yet. They should come up in just a moment. Okay, hello. Load. Okay, why is it not loading? There we go. All right. All right, I've got a live feed. We've got the game. Excellent. That's a good, much better job by my provider this weekend. And, so I came out well with that game. Cardiff by 7. They won by 8. The Bulls by 5. They won. And I've got, it's still not over. I got Bath winning by 15. They're currently ahead. I'm going to get both points on that one, 19-8. So they're up by 11. So that's cool. That'd be great after such a terrible start to the weekend. I had Glasgow, perfect score. And then things went swanky when Leinster came back and won that game. And then I don't know how I picked Saracens to win over Newcastle, but they lost. So anyway, Thomond Park here. We're ready to go here for this one in just a few moments. I'm getting quite hungry, folks. Quite hungry. So, all right, we are. Oh, here comes. What kind of outfit is this? Oh my goodness! They're playing the Cranberries again. Zombie. Oh, that song has just become such a big thing. They're wearing green uniforms today. Our Munster, which is bizarre. It's a red team. So I don't quite understand that. But hey, welcome back to the program, folks. Diney folks here. Fansel Kogan versus crap time. Well, for South Africans, yes. For me, not ideal, but it's 2:30 in the afternoon. So for you, it's 9:30. I get that. It's crap. Hopefully, y'all can stick with me on this one and go the long route. Okay, cool beans. Right. So, Munster's on the pitch, and the Lions are on the pitch. The Lions are wearing black jerseys with red trim. Looks like an awesome. So, Adam Jones is ready. Whistle blows, and we're underway as Munster kicks the ball down to the Lions, short of the 22. Taken there and knocked away from the Lions and picked up by Munster. Wow, Munster now looking good. They've got the ball as the Lions turn over very quickly. Not a good start for the Lions. My goodness. It's the Lions on defense already when they should have been kicking the ball away. Oh, that's knocked on by Munster, so it'll be a knock-on advantage, and it will be the Lions' ball. Well done. Right. All right, so I like these black jerseys from the Lions. These are awesome with red trim on the side. Of course, Labakanye's looks like it's really spread wide. I sit there and think that I might need to lose a little weight. But just 12 seconds, and that can't possibly be right. All that happened in 12 seconds? I guess it did. All that happened in 12 seconds. Wow, that was a lot. So, crouch. Bind. Set. A lot of stay. Ball squirts out, and the Lions have it, but oh, what a bad decision there by Kuhn Horn. He took himself right into the, and they get a penalty for not rolling away the attacker. What a lucky break. What a lucky break for Kuhn Horn. That was a dumb decision by Kuhn Horn. Ooh, boy, these black jerseys. I got to get one of these black jerseys, man. These things are awesome. Wow. Wow. So, this jersey is awesome. I love it. All right. Much better than this one, which I liked a lot. Ball goes deep, and the Lions come away with it. Oh, nice carry there. Ball's just landed on the pitch, picked up very quickly by Jean Skuman. And Morne Vandenberg is told to use it. He does over the top, kicks it not too far, though. Barely, not even 10 meters. Taken there by the Lions. Managed to get that ball, surprisingly. The ball skirts out now. Munster's got it in their lime green uniforms. Ugh, hideous looking things. They look like, I don't know, moths out there. Ball comes to the near side for Munster. Thomond Park is where the action's at tonight. Last game of the day for us. Gavin Coombs. The Lions still holding them just over midfield. Charged down by the Lions. Kick is charged down by the Lions, but Munster retains possession. Oh, there's a line break. Defensive miss right there. And Munster down to the 22. Stolen by the Lions. My goodness. This game is back and forth already. 3 minutes in. It's going this way, going that way. Going this way, going that way. My goodness. All over the place here. Mike Haley kicks it down the pitch. It's picked up inside the 22 by Cade Volhooter. Who's going to send it down the other way, looking for touch to slow this thing down. Whew. Cade Volhooter sends it the other direction. Neville's back. Good evening, Flushing. I don't see Chris Marie here. She must be busy. She usually attends all these things. Oh, that jersey's sold out. The one I want. I just went to the shop. It sold out. Damn. How is that possible? I haven't seen them playing that jersey yet. The away jersey. Sold out. No, that's not it. This is a different one. Here comes Munster over the 10-meter line. 4 minutes, 15 seconds into the contest. Coughlin sends it back, and they're at midfield. Coughlin back behind, sent it to Billy Burns. Billy Burns kicks it high into the air. That ball's going to be around the 22. Cade Volhuter courageously takes that ball. Ruck is formed over there. Get some help over there. Finally, Ed Wolf-Vandenberg comes over and plays the role of scrum half to keep the ball alive for the Lions, who are trapped inside their 22. Most of the game's been on their end for just the first 5 minutes. 2-1, get rid of it. Boy, my goodness. Morny Vandenberg had to launch that ball straight into touch. That's a good clearance considering that he was under pressure as Adam Jones just started screeching already about use it before he even got to the damn ruck. What kind of crap is that? 5 minutes now off the clock. Quiet in the chat. We got a 0 level chat. 120 people currently here, folks. We picked up some subscribers in the last stream. There's a lovely young lady sitting there watching the game from the stands. And a terrible pass, but Munster retains possession. Call to use it once. Call to use it. Coughlin trying to dig it out of the back. He does. Sends it towards the middle of the pitch. Munster now in these hideous lime green uniforms being tackled. They're easy to spot because they're ugly as all sin. Nice carry forward there by Alex Kendellen. Coughlin. The Lions just letting them carry the ball through it. Here they come wide. McCarthy nearly got through. Nice job passing the ball from being on the ground. Gets it back to Takir Abrahams. The South African little winger gets tackled there. Coughlin tackled down over here. Ball's available. They're going back the other direction now in the middle of the pitch. They're working away wide, but the ball's missed. They go backwards, and Morty Vandenberg chases them down, but now they offload to the outside, gets it into the hands of Gavin Coombs. Coombs taking down the Munster side down around the 22, just short of that. And a counter ruck coming from Cade Volhuter and the Lions. Wow, what a counter ruck. The ball's still available there. Labakanye with a big tackle, just burying the player. That ball's not released, but they get away with it. Wow, people really into this game so far. 7 minutes in, trying to crack the 22 is Munster. Coughlin digs it out, goes back towards the middle, into the hands of Jack O'Donoghue. Billy Burns, he gets it outside into the hands of Tom Farrell. Farrell, they go wide. Coughlin now digging out of the ruck. They're all in the outside. Takir Abrahams. People screaming. I don't know what they're screaming for on the pitch. Donahue over to the 20-meter or 22. Tackle made there by Juan Skuman. And here they come back the other direction. I mean, a lot of phases here from Munster. It must be about 20. Oh, that's knocked on. Oh, that ball's dropped by Alex Nankerville, and it will be a scrum to the Lions. 7:30 in the contest. King Power says, it's me, imposter, and I have one thing to say before I go. The Bulls are cock. Well, that's nice of you to share. So, since you're leaving, we'll just help you leave. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Alex Nankerville knocks it on. It'll be a scrum to the Lions here. This could be a tight game. This was my concern. $139 here in the broadcast so far. 337 likes. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. 37 likes. Yeah, this jersey's not available in the Emirates Lions. The one that's on sale doesn't have the red trim on the side. Shame. Oh, boy. So we're still waiting for this scrum to get started. This is a long break. It's taking forever, but the clock's ticking now, 8:51. Morny Vandenberg will handle the ball for the Lions, putting it in. So if we take a look at the standings now. So the Bulls move up to third place with 24 points. Cardiff is fourth at 21. Set. Lions driving forward. The whole thing collapses. We're going to be a penalty against Munster. Yep. Well done by the Lions there. Labakanye, Bota, and Skuman in that front row. And they win a penalty for the Lions. Cade Volhuter will kick for territory here. He's got it. Nice kick. Going to put him over midfield. About 45-meter mark of the Munster side. Approaching 10 minutes. Yeah, please like, folks, if you're watching. 138. We ought to have 130 likes, huh? Why not? Not hard to do. I mean, that really drives viewership. I really appreciate you do that. It's not a big deal. Not much to ask for. You don't have to chat. You don't have to become a subscriber. Just like it. Oh, boy, that pass was just flat into the hands of Steenkamp. Where's Jared Cairns at? There he is. Wearing number 6 jersey. Labakanye on the loose. Picks up about 10 meters down the 10-meter line. Wow. And the Lions trying to go through some phases now. Pass the ball back over midfield. Volhuter was blocked. Goes right back to Volhuter. He's tackled immediately. Ball's available. Morny Vandenberg. Labakanye again. Can't go back to that well too many times. That's not a big meter gainer there. Call to use it. You better use it, Morny. Does the dummy. Oh, that's a knock on. Oh, intentional. Just a penalty there. Jack O'Donoghue just reached out. Nice pitch out there. Looks like it's like a mix of artificial. Jack O'Donoghue knocks it on. So that ball's kicked down. Won't find touch. Big mistake by Volhuter. How does that happen? All the space in the world. That ball's going to bounce inside. Oh, no. Yeah. And so nothing is gained. They actually lose 20 meters on the exchange to the Lions. Stupid. They want to buy Libick. How's the attendance? It looks pretty good. Yeah, pretty full place. The end of the stadium is blocked off. They've got a sign up, never stop competing. So I'm not sure what that's all about. But the Lions will get the ball back here, but not an impressive exchange of territory here. They wind up negative zone. Now they've got a line out. Oh, they lost the ball coming down. Stolen by the Lions. They get it back. Yeah, the Lions get it back. Actually gained about 5 meters on that exchange when they almost knocked it on. Morny Vandenberg did all kinds of stuff messing with him. Cade Volhuter this time nearly blocked again. It's going to go up to around the 45-meter line. Oh! It went backwards, but the Lions were tackled in the air, so I don't understand why there was no penalty not called there. Nankiville and Marius Lowe is over there for the tackle. Munster with the ball. Kendellen goes forward. Billy Burns finds space back there, but he's going to go. Oh, what a kick. What an absolutely incredible kick by Billy Burns. Puts the Lions back to the 5-meter line. Wow, that was incredible. Didn't he play for Ulster for a long time, Billy Burns? Thought he played for Ulster for a long time. I'm not used to seeing him in this jersey, Billy Burns. Yeah, he played for Ulster. Yeah, exactly, until this year. That's why I'm not accustomed to seeing him here. What's going on here with the line out? They go deep, and they've got it. Nicely done by the Lions. They pick up an extra 7 or 8 meters. Ruck is formed. They go back now. Good clearance kick coming here from Kuhn Horn. He's got all the space in the world here. What's he do? Leaves it in play. Gets it out the 48-meter line where it's picked up by Munster. They come charging up. Oh, nice carry there by Shea McCarthy. Munster now works it back towards the middle of the pitch. Lions are there for the tackle. Ball's available. Billy Burns. Oh, nice pass. Here comes Takir Abrahams. They tackle him at the 5-meter line. On the outside, cut back. Oh, that looked like a forward pass. No call. Tackle is made. Now, Munster at 7 meters now. Boy, that was a hell of a tackle to stop a try. Try-saving tackle. Let's see if it pays off for the Lions. Takir Abrahams was about to score when he was stopped. There's Abrahams again. Forward pass. Donahue, he's tackled over there. And now they're back about 10 meters. Oh, did that not drop? They said the ball went backwards. Looked like a knock-on. But the Lions trying to get the ball back. Munster have it. 14:51 now. Scoreless game for the moment. Oh, my goodness. Pick and go by Munster, trying to get there. Ball's laying on the pitch, and they charge up. Here they come this way. Nice tackle over in front of the post. Oh, nearly throw it away, but Takir Abrahams is not going to be denied this time, or is he? Takir Abrahams is not denied this time, and he gets across with a try. Looked to me like he didn't get it down. They held him up, but they spun him around, and apparently he put the ball, dotted it down. Lions defense really lets him down there. Takir Abrahams with the try, which he was denied about a minute ago. Wow. Looking for the conversion from Billy Burns here. Storm Schwartz, who won between the Sharks and Stormers? The Sharks won. The Stormers had the game won, but they went back and looked at a try that Monty Libick scored after the Hooter, 2.5 minutes after the Hooter, and he had knocked the ball on about a minute prior in a ruck. And that kick is good. It makes Munster 7. Yeah, I'd say it's about 50% full in Munster, but it's a big stadium. I think you would pay Munster to take Libick. Probably, Paul. Stormers down to 46th place. I don't think so. Andre says, hope Lions do well. Need our teams to be in the top 8 for guys like Imposter. I'm not even a Lions supporter. Yep. Neville's Sharks fan, but I always support all South. Well, that's what I do. I support all South African sides. I'm a Stormers guy. Here's the restart from Kuhn Horn, and it's going to go inside the 22, knocked backwards, picked up by the Lions and nearly run. Oh, man. A scrum to the Lions, but nice job there. Marius Lowe nearly broke free down that sideline when he got that ball. So it will be a scrum to the Lions down around the 22. Chance for them to do something here and get this right back. 17 minutes, 23 seconds in. Lions should be doing better. Marius, they just knocked him in a touch. Damn. 17:33 in the contest here. So waiting for the scrum to go. 17:48 in the game now. Early signs says the Lions are going to get hammered is what you're saying. 50 likes. Gosh, all that begging, that's all we got was 50 likes. Average view time is 5 minutes right now, folks, which means people are watching for a long time. 18 minutes in. Set. Mornay Vandenberg puts it in the pipe. Need to get it out of there. He's being told to get it out. He does. Here comes Mornay Vandenberg. Hands it off to Edwin Vandenberg. They got him around the neck. Come on, man. It's a seatbelt tackle. How about a penalty there? Good Lord. Skuman with the carry now. Vandenberg back to Steenkamp. Frankie Horn with his first carry, but it goes nowhere. Vandenberg Finally, Ron Delport gains some territory there. Skuman goes forward. Lions are getting nowhere here. "19 minutes gone in the first half." Oh, nearly intercepted, but Labakanye holds on to it. Morning Feinberg kicks it through. Abrahams has to pick it up on the 1 meter line. He's tackled by the Lions there because it would not go into touch. A penalty for not releasing, and the Lions will get a 5 meter line out or a tap and go, whichever they choose to go with here. Wow. So the Lions, what are they going to do? Tap and go? That just seems sacrilege to watch Takir Abrahams wearing that Munster jersey. All right, 5 meter line out for the Lions here. Let's get it done, boys. Comme loose, comme loose. Let's go Lions, let's go Lions, says rugby is life. Agreed. Rugby is life. 144 people currently are 54 likes. I milked another 4 likes out of you guys. Come on. No super chat revenue, no new subscribers. There's the line out for the Lions. Successful. They're into them all. But I don't think that Bota has the ball. Yeah, Bota does have the ball. PJ Bota at the back. Here comes Morning Feinberg. Call to use it once. It's not. They're getting close to that touch line. The Lions got to be careful here. They're going to turn it over. No, they're still going forward. Are they over? Are they short? And it's a defense. They turned the ball over. Couldn't get it back. Yep. So they turn it over. No points. Well, there were side entries in that freaking maul all day long and no penalty called against the Munster side. That's unfortunate. 21 minutes now off the clock. Be a scrum to Munster, 5 meters out. Yeah, attendance in the last game was pretty good. The Sharks game had great attendance, but the ends of the stadium are empty here. But the main grandstand looks to be pretty full. Crouch. Curry's. Black Friday. What are they selling? Set. 21:32. A lot of time expired before we even got around this. Oh, look at this thing wheeling now. Early engagement against the Lions. Too much movement. So, oh, wow. Look at that. Wow. So Munster wins a penalty on the scrum there, and the Lions squander a huge opportunity to score here about 20 minutes into the contest. Now it's 22 minutes in. Here's a kick down the pitch. Taken just over the 10-meter line by Richard Creel. Sends it over the middle. Chase is on by Creel. Nobody blocks him. Comes a long way. Which way to go? Forward or backward? Can't tell. Ball's high in the air in the far corner. It's caught by the Lions, and it's Edwin Vandermeer going through 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players. Vandermeer still going down to he cuts back this way. He kicks it forward. He chases on. If he can get it. Oh, no. They kept it alive, but they didn't get a try. Oh, the Lions had a chance for a try here. They kept it alive. Opportunity still there. Oh, man, they nearly get through. Labakanye picks up a sloppy pass. The Lions need to get support out there. Morne Vandenberg now. Still going forward, 7 meters out. Now they go back to Labakanye. He sends it. Kuhn Horn over the wing to the top, out on the outside. They have the numbers. Can they get there? They slid on the turf. Oh my goodness, the Lions are unlucky as can be. Ball's available. Come on, Morne Vandenberg, 4 meters out. He gets it to Labakanye. There's Labakanye. He goes forward inside the 5 meter line. Lions with the ball. Pick and go. Pick and go. Labakanye. And I think Munster might have stolen it. They have stolen it. Yeah, there was a hands in the ruck and no penalty called again. That's the third time that this has happened down here. And the Lions squander another scoring opportunity. Counting on penalties. Kuhn Horn from midfield. Kuhn Horn fights off one tackler, loses the ball, and pops up. So still going forward. Kuhn Horn recovers the ball. It rained gangbusters half an hour before the game. Henko van Wijk places the ball. Cade Volhooter kicks it high into the air to the near side. Who's going to get to this? Marius Lowe can't get it. He knocked it on. Kick forward. It'll be a scrum to Munster. Getting ugly here 25 minutes in. Getting ugly here. No chat going on, folks. Feel free to chat over there. Lions are just not getting it done right now. Not getting it done. Boy, Edinburgh is rolling over Benetton. My goodness. 26-0. My goodness. What is going on over there? Let's take a look in on that game. Wow. Edinburgh versus Benetton. They just rolling in that game. It says 21. That says 20. Oh, that's why this stream is behind. There it is. Yeah, they got it. Bradbury, so they go up to 28. Still waiting for the play to get restarted in our game. Stopped at 20. Clock's still running, but the play is stopped at 25-32, waiting for the scrum. It's a long break for scrums. $25.45, still clicking here, waiting for the scrum. Slow developing. Benetton's just getting destroyed. Wow. Crouch. Bind. It was a long time to start this game. Set. And they pull it out. Munster now streaking over the far side. The ball comes loose. Picked up by the Lions. Here they go. Oh, man. They had a player on the outside. They didn't get it there. Mornay Vandenberg throws it. Oh, man. Come on, guys. Pay attention. Go the other direction. You had lots of support. Now they're going to go that way when everybody's got defense back up. Carry forward there by the Lions. Oh, it's 28-0 now in that game. The ball's kicked back by Munster the other direction. Oh, nearly missed back there by Kuhn Horn. He's not having a good day at the office, and Ed will find him if it sends it back the other direction. Boy, Kuhn Horn is not having a good day. Billy Burns now trotting up towards midfield, trying to figure out, and then Vandenberg lets him get around there. Tackle's made over there. Ball's available. 27-19. Edinburgh is doing incredible. They already have a bonus point in the first half. Just 25 minutes in, Edinburgh has a bonus point. All the Lions have numbers on the outside. Here they come down the pitch. The Lions inside the 22. Still going. Oh, that was a bad decision. Or was it? 1 meter. He's over. It's a try. Lions score. Wow. Who was that? Couldn't see who it was. Ran right over Mike Haley. I can't see who that was. Wow. That was nice. A lot of tackles just run right through there. It was Henko van Wyk. That's who it was. His 12th career try. Henko van Wyk. Yeah, 13. Well, I couldn't see the number. All I saw was the back or the side of the player. Seven up. Henko van Wyk. Number 13. 7-all. 29 minutes in it. Okay, Billy Burns will restart this. Are you guys upset how the Lions play? You guys don't chat more. Yeah, the chat's pretty slow. What's going on here? Lineouts, or the restart's good. The Lions got it. 29-35. Call to use it. Funderburg kicks it high into the air. Munster gets the restart. Takir Abraham's dancing around, but he's tackled there by Ruben Skuman. Munster now around midfield trying to work the ball up the pitch. Labakanye in there with another tackle. Labakanye's been busy today. That ball's poorly thrown by Munster again. Kick forward, and it's going to go into touch. So I think it's going to be Munster's ball because it was kicked by the Lions. Knock on into touch is the call. So 30 minutes down the first half. Oh, it was knocked off of Nankiville. So it will be the Lions scrum. Cool. 10-meter line. Lions chance to do something with it here. Let me check in on my solar. How are we doing there? 20 today. That's better than I expected. And it's still got about 2 hours for more. Crouch. Bind. Compare that to last year. We had 557 last year. Not going to make that in November. And there goes Henko van Wyk again with a carry. Morne Vandenberg goes to the short side of the field where there's plenty of defenders at. Now he's going to come back this way. Gets it over to Skuman. Ruben Skuman driving forward. And a penalty for side entry. Finally. They've been getting away with this the entire game. And finally, are they going to go for the points? Hands in the rock. Will they take the points or will they kick to the corner? I think they're going to take the points. Yep, they're going to go for the points. What do you guys think of Henko van Wyk? I think he's a great player. He's got a lot of energy, and he plays really well. I like Henko van Wyk. Maybe one day he'll get a call-up. I don't know. But, I'm big on Henko van Wyk. He's played some really great games in a Lions jersey. Yep. Let's get 3 out of 4 this week. Well, it will be Brendan, yeah, well, the South African sides were going to get lost because there were 2 South African sides playing each other. It'll be 3 for 3 against non-South African sides if they win. Or 2 for 2, I should say. But 3 out of 4 South African teams win is what you get. So Cade Volhuter with the kick. He launches. I can't see it. Looks like it's good. Flags go up, and it's 10-7 Lions. Good decision. You got a signature. Ooh, cool. Very quiet in the stadium now. All right, so here we go. Yeah, I'd say it's about half full. The lower echelons of the stadium are pretty full, but the upper echelons are half full total. Maybe. Lions secure the restart. Morne Vandenberg told to use it. He better get rid of it. There it goes. 33-18 in the second half. Call to use it again. Carried back in, so he's got to keep it in play. Well, it's going to go back to 10-meter line. Oh, 2 players go forward. Who knocked it on? Knock on from Munster, so it'll be a scrum to the Lions again. Working out pretty well here. This kid's having a good time over in the sideline. Any of our teams when they play against the overseas teams? Yes, Christo, that's exactly what I do. Christo Trumps. Exactly what I do. Always rooting for the South African sides because all the naysayers have said it was a bad idea to bring South Africans into this competition. When the Southern Kings and the Cheetahs went up to the Pro 14, Pro 12 became 12-14, they said it was a bad idea. But the Cheetahs are competitive in their second season. The Kings never were, but it was proof of concept. And then we brought 4 top South African sides up here. Lions were doormats for 3 years, but now they're looking stronger. Set. And it collapses, and the Lions win another scrum penalty. Wow. Where's the ball at? I'm going to kick for territory here. Ball's kicked down the pitch. Again, doesn't find touch. What the hell? That's twice now Cade Volholder screwed us. Unbelievable. It's 2. Cade Volholder, twice now he's done that. He's cost the Lions dearly. So they gain all of about 5 meters in that exchange. And the Lions lose the line out. Here comes Munster now. Connell. And the ball's lost to the Lions. They got lots of people on the outside. Let's see what they do with it. Marius Lowe throws it back right into the hands of a Munster player. Munster has the ball. Candellin. Farrell tackled out here on the outside. The ball squirts loose, and Munster jumps on it. Call to use it. First time I've heard that against Munster. 36-23, heading towards halftime here. Our third game of the day here, folks. We got a Sharks win over the Stormers with an epic finish. Then we got a Bulls win with a sloppy finish, and that's knocked on by Cade Volholder, who's not having the best of days. So we got on the bench to replace him. Sunil Nohamba, that'll work fine. That ball's loose. And they're playing an advantage are Munster now. They dig it out. Labakanya with another tackle. Pick and roll. Advantage is over. Takir Abrahams couldn't get his hands on it. The ball's bouncing around. That's got to be a knock-on in there somewhere. Yep, knock-on. So it'll be a Lions scrum with 3 minutes left in the first half. It's still 28-0. Excuse me. It's still 28-0 over there with 32 minutes in that contest. Oh, wait, I'm behind here. Yeah, it's still 28-0. But Edinburgh has the ball, and they're driving. Oh, nice pass out to the wing to Duhan Vandenbeven, and he drops the ball. Duhan Vandenbeven knocks the ball on for Edinburgh. Wow, that's a rarity. So 28-0 in that game. That's a full house over there. Edinburgh's got a lot of people at that game. All right, let's come back to this game. 37-43. Still waiting for this scrum to get started. Dad and baby. Hey, man, why the interest in South African rugby? Well, I tell this story so frequently, but I'll tell it again in just a moment. All right, well, I'll start the story now. So as a freshman at the university in 1982, and it was a Friday afternoon, the military training course that I attended, one of the labs, after the lab, one of the upperclassmen, a black guy, said to me, "Come to the game tonight." And I said, "It's Friday. The game's tomorrow." He said, "No, not football. I'm talking about rugby." I'm like, "What rugby? I know what rugby is, but we don't have rugby." He said, "No, it'll be a lot of fun. You'll meet women. It'll be a lot of fun." So I said, "Okay." So I went to the game. And the Lions with a big scrum here. They win a penalty. Oh, no penalty going to restart. It was clearly a Lion penalty. They should have gotten. They weren't rewarded for that. So I went down to the game. It was just played on the band field. There were no stands, no bleachers, just the side. And we stood on the side and touch. Didn't even know what touch was. Didn't know the rules. Didn't know anything. And, I told him, I said, rugby, I don't know anything about rugby. I mean, I'm from Appalachia. We're just happy to have paved roads and electricity, So rugby's, and we have baseball, basketball, football, golf, tennis. That's all we have. Swimming in high school. We don't have any rugby. Nobody plays rugby here. I knew what it was. But anyway, so he said, you'll have a good time. It was club rugby. I went down there, and one side just beat the other side badly. Really, really beat them. But I discovered that I met someone on the sideline, chatted, and discovered that it was a cool game, and that after the game was over, everybody got along, and they all drank a beer and had a good time, and I really had a good time too. And I met some people there, and they knew about the game, women. They understood the sport, unlike other sports, and so I was like, yeah, what's not to like? So as a freshman in 1982, I got interest in rugby, but we had no rugby. There was no rugby on television, back then, and I wasn't overseas yet. It wasn't until 84 when I was overseas, but even then I couldn't watch rugby. Nobody in Europe was broadcasting rugby that I could see back then. I couldn't get, there was no cable for, British and France, so I was in Germany. So I just kept my interest in the game and read about every chance I could. But I became a Springbok fan because we didn't have a national side, and I had interest in Africa as a history student. And so I decided scrum to the Lions, reset here. This one's holding up. Mornay Funderbeck brings it out, sends it over to Kate Volhuter, who's already screwed us twice. And now he kicks it short to about midfield. That ball's knocked backwards by the Lions, but been picked up by Munster because the Lions are slow to get there. The ball's kicked over the top now by Coughlin, and the two Lions run into each other. Cade Volhuter and Kuhn Horn, who are both having shitty games, run into each other, and they cost the Lions the ball. That's just stupid. But there was a penalty. We're going to come all the way back. Oh, no, it's halftime. It's halftime. Okay, halftime. Wow. That's a way to end the half. Anyway, so that's how I became a rugby fan. I became a province fan around the same time after I became a South Africa fan. So halftime, it's 10-7 the Lions. Good decision to take that penalty and convert it. And I didn't go to my first ever professional rugby game until 2009 in Bloemfontein when I watched the Tri-Nations and South Africa win that game, all the points being scored by Mornay Sten. So kids roll out on the pitch out there in Munster, and we've got 36 minutes off the clock, and Edinburgh's up 28-0 in that game. Bonus point for them already. So Edinburgh, who hasn't played very well this season, now is on the comeback here. Duhan Vandermeer sends the ball over to the middle of the pitch. They're working player to player. Every single player is touching the ball as they go across. Tupelotu sends that ball over, and Benetton makes a tackle there. So, yeah, that's how I became interested in rugby. So, just so you know, I hope that answers the question, Dad and baby. And I've been to, my goal was to get to World Cups. And in 2007, I was in Liberia. It's halftime. Let me put the halftime marker up. I was in Liberia in 2007, and there was a guy there who, no, I don't get big views flashing because, I'm shadow banned. You know that. Anyway, so, but I mean, that would just be artificial. American reacts to, rugby plays. People know I'm an American. Anyway, so, maybe I'll try it someday. But anyway, so, where was I at? So in 2007, I was in Liberia, rebuilding the Armed Forces of Liberia. It was the World Cup, and there was an Australian there who was running the vetting team for the contractor working for me, rebuilding the Armed Forces of Liberia. His name was Bruce Wright, and Bruce is an Aussie. He's from Tasmania originally, I think. He played professional rugby in Australia, and so one day, without realizing it, I walked down there on a Saturday. Usually I was in uniform, but this Saturday I had Springbok cap or a hoodie on, something like that. Or not a hoodie, a T-shirt or something like that. A polo, that's what it was. I had a Springbok polo, I think it was. So I walked down there, and I'm talking to his boss by the dining area, and he comes out, and he's like... And then he walks off in a snit a couple minutes later. I'm like, what's wrong with him? And his boss, Jeff, is like, I don't know. So it's about 38 degrees Celsius with 95% humidity. And a couple minutes later, he comes back with a hoodie and a cap, and he's carrying a wallaby, and he's got frickin', a scarf on. He's waving a flag, and everything's wallabies. It all just vomited on him, wallabies. I'm like, seriously? He brought all that crap to Liberia? Anyway, so I just chuckled and laughed and said, okay, I get it. You're a Wallaby fan. Anyway, so the World Cup came, and we watched the games broadcast off of one of the retired service members, access to the satellite system, because you can do that for the military or just international satellite. I'm not sure which it was. And they broadcast the games on the wall at the dining facility. So as it became clear that the All Blacks, the Wallabies, and were out of the game, that left the Springboks for Southern Hemisphere. And I said, okay, so listen, in the spirit of Southern Hemisphere solidarity, you're going to root for South Africa, right, in the final against England. He said, absolutely. So we get to the final, and that bastard starts rooting for England. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you, man? You said He said, I can't root for the Springboks. So England lost and South Africa won. So we made a pact right there in 2007 that regardless of where we were in 2011, we were going to find our way to the World Cup in New Zealand. Because he's from Australia, I'm from the U.S., let's go there. And what happened in 2007 is that, it was 2011 for the next one, 2011. So 2011, I was on my way to Chad as defense attaché when a general found out that I was at the attaché course, and he said, no, I want that guy here at AFRICOM. He's the smartest and most experienced guy we've got. We want him. So I got diverted. I'd already worked out with my boss. I was going to be there several months in advance, and I could go on vacation to cover the World Cup, go to World Cup 2011 in New Zealand. But now I'm arriving in Germany a few months later, and it's only 6 weeks after I arrived there that the World Cup begins in New Zealand. I'm like, I can't exactly arrive and say, hey, hi, I'm here. Can I go on holiday? But I had the good fortune or misfortune that they decided that I was lieutenant colonel and that I couldn't possibly be in charge of a division. That can only be a full colonel because all the divisions are run by colonels except mine. And so they merged my division into another one so that I would be the deputy instead of the chief, and put a idiot military police colonel in charge who didn't know her ass from a hole in the ground. So she was happy to see me go on holiday. She's like, yeah, you could go on holiday. I'm like, fine. So I booked a ticket. I went to the travel place. Boy, everybody just disappeared when I started telling this story. No, okay, I'm sorry. We were at the peak here. Yeah, okay. So anyway, so I went to the travel place, which at the time still did leisure travel, not just official travel. Later, they changed that. They didn't let us have leisure travel. And you just pay them a small fee. So I went there and I said, I need a ticket to New Zealand. And they came back and they said, I think the first quote was 4,200 euros. I'm like, excuse me? That's economy? Like, yeah, it's economy. And it was like with 3 stops, including in Thailand. I'm like, 24-hour layover in Bangkok for $4,200 for coach. I'm like, that's insane. I don't need to be in Thailand. I'm not a pedo. Why would I hang out in Thailand, man? Anyway, so I said, why don't you try something else? They tried something else. And finally I said, you know what? Why don't you just try flying me to South Africa? And I'll spend some time down there, and then I'll go on to New Zealand because a lot of South Africans going. So in the end, what happened was they flew me British Airways from Stuttgart to London. Unfortunately, there were like 1,200 flights delayed that day or canceled because of extremely high winds. So we pulled away from the terminal in Stuttgart and then stopped like literally within eyesight of the terminal. We sat there for hours. We finally flew to London. I got in so late. It was a mess. I managed to get my bag literally the last second because they stopped working at 10:30. Got my bag and then managed to get a room and eventually got reimbursed by British Airways, which is cool. But anyway, so I had to rebook my flight and got to Johannesburg the next day, literally just a couple of minutes before my rebooked flight. And I left my coat on the plane, my favorite coat, lost it, never been able to price it because they never had the same one again from LL Bean. Went and then flew. And then anyway, I went to New Zealand. So I went to New Zealand World Cup in 2011, to the Women's World Cup in Paris in 2014, to the Men's World Cup in England in 2015, to the Women's World Cup in Belfast in 2017, to the Sevens World Cup in San Francisco in 2018. And in 2019, I was in Japan, my last month in the Army. I went to 18 games there, 17 because one was canceled. And then I went, the Namibia-Canada game was canceled. I was very upset about that. No, that wasn't the game. It was canceled for me. That was canceled, but the one that was canceled for me was a different game. Anyway, it was New Zealand and Italy. So 2019, then 2021, I was supposed to be in New Zealand and in England for the Rugby League World Cup and the Women's World Cup, both of which were cowardly postponed to the following year. So in 2022, I had to make a decision because the Sevens World Cup in Cape Town was more important to me than going to one of them. So I didn't go to the Women's World Cup in New Zealand, even though I had tickets. They went to waste. So I went to the Rugby League in England World Cup, and I went to the Sevens World Cup in South Africa. And then in 2023, I was in France for 18 games once again, or 16, whatever it was. And yeah, so there you go. So which games you watched in 2015? Oh my goodness, so many of them. I'd have to look and see. I was watching Namibia and New Zealand in London at the Olympic Stadium. I was in Gloucester for USA and Japan, my final game. I was up in Leicester for a game. Near Leicester, I stayed in Leicester. Anyway, it was Newcastle. I went to a game. Anyway, yeah, I went to Manchester for Jean de Villiers, where his jaw was broken against Samoa. That was Birmingham, not Manchester. Birmingham. And I went to, so many games. It was incredible. I have them all listed. I used to keep tickets, but now you get digital tickets, which sucks. So the France, I have to go back and look. But yeah, if I went back and looked very quickly here while we wait for the halftime to be over, how are we doing here? Still out, just double checking on that. Let me go check because I would have my tickets saved. Let's see, 2015 Rugby World Cup. 2015 in England. Let's see if it has my tickets in here. Okay, final countdown. Ticket confirmation. Let's see. Argentina versus Tonga. It was in Leicester. I did go to that. Argentina versus Tonga. Okay, Canada versus Romania and Leicester. I caught that game as well. And then USA versus Japan in Kingsholm. That's the one there. So in Gloucester and Kingsholm. So that's 3 of them there. And what else? Those are tickets I bought later on. Looking for the tickets here. Here you go. Ticket confirmation. South Africa versus Japan in Brighton. That was my first game. Then Samoa versus USA in Brighton. That was my next game. And what else? New Zealand versus Namibia. Got that one as well. Okay. Yep. So, yeah, it was pretty cool. Anyway, interesting stuff. So, boy, so many emails, so much. Here's more tickets. Okay, which one here? So we got South Africa versus Samoa and Villa Park. Yeah, so there you go. What else? Anyway, yeah, it's so quite a few games, but I've got a record of all of them, and I've got all the books from them as well. So I bought all the programs. So yep, pretty cool stuff. Here's some more. Let's see. Argentina versus Tonga, Leicester. Did I say that already? Canada versus Romania. I already said that. So there's some more here. What's this one? Oh, here we got all of them. Okay. And Samoa versus Scotland, St. James Park. Went to that one. Yep. Anyway, so yeah, it was interesting. Enjoyed it. It was 2015. So you asked, I answered. Hopefully people didn't leave. Some people left. All right, so Dad and Baby says, awesome. I was at the Newcastle Scotland versus Bucks. I missed that game. I was at Scotland versus South Africa in Marseille last year. Because I'm a Western Province. And why? Because when I became a fan in 1982, they were the best team ever. So I just went with them, and I like the colors. Don't really care for the blue and white hoops, but I like the colors. So what do you do when two South African teams play each other? Well, it's always the Stormers first, then usually go with the Bulls, then probably the Sharks after that. But if the Griquas are playing in Currie Cup, I root for the Griquas unless they're playing Province. Yep. So there you go. All right, there you go. American reacts to rugby's most savage plays. That would be cool, actually, Flesh. That's a good idea. And thanks for the share, folks. Thanks for joining the program. A lot of folks finding us today. I'm not sure how you found us. They're coming back out on the pitch now for the second half of our third contest of the weekend. I hope that kept you going. Lions for Life, born in Joburg, says Gary. Okay. All right. Second half, we're ready to get underway. Lions will kick to Munster. The Lions have got to win today to show that they're legit. And I picked the Lions to win this game by 3. And they're ahead by 3. Look at that. Munster sends it right into touch. Cade Volholder needs to get his head out of his ass or get Sanili Nohamba in there. He's costing us dearly with his kicking. All right, so 131 here, 1,075. Do we pick up any more subscribers? 7946 was what we had earlier. 79.49. We need 51 to get to 8,000. Really want to get to 8,000. That goal is 10,000. I don't think I'm going to get there before the year's over. The Lions, successful line out. They come away with it into the hands of Jared Cairns. We finally called Jared Cairns' number, and the Lions driving inside the 22. Okay, here we go. Front foot. That's a good spot for a drop goal. Butler's in for Haley. Where's Butler? Oh, there's Tony Butler comes in for Haley. Lions outside the 22. Vandenberg digs it out, sends the ball over. Skuman's got the carry now for the Lions. So we got one substitution I've seen already. Henko van Wijk down to the 22. He's going to get called for not releasing. Oh, and the Munster steals the ball off the ground. And Morty Vandenberg with the tackle. Well done. The Lions squander another scoring opportunity. Boy, you cannot do this. As a blind guy, going to a World Cup game would be a wasted ticket. Love listening to games, though. Brun Steenkamp, I'm sorry to hear that. That ball's knocked around. We got a player down. Looks like Morty Vandenberg may have been hit hard. Somebody's down with his face on the pitch. I think it's Vandenberg. Munster, Farrell with the carry on the far side of the pitch. So Munster now still carrying the ball. It's Cade Volhuter who's down. And they go right by him, and he doesn't even stop the play. That's unbelievable. Takir Abrahams now still going. Abrahams offloads it back to the inside. Munster's going to score a try, and there it is. Shane Daly just walked in the game. I didn't even see him come in, and he gets a try. Takir Abrahams made that happen. And Cade Volhuter was down. They ran right next to him. That's unbelievable that play wasn't stopped. That's bullshit. I mean, we get guys halfway across the pitch, they stop the play. And Cade Volhuter was down for a long time, and they ran right by him. Takir Abrahams with a great offload there. Gets it to Shane Daly, and wow, the Lions cocked that one up big time. It's unbelievable. Ran right by a player down on the pitch. Player safety, clearly not of interest here to the referee. Yes, that is some bullshit. Rugby is life. Unbelievable. Why is my end? My end is not working. I got to push it really hard. That's unbelievable. Player down. Billy Burns now for the conversion. 43 minutes. That should be an easy conversion for Billy Burns. Former Ulster player. And he doesn't get it. He missed it. And was being chased down there. He missed it. 12-10. So, Brad, thank you for listening. I'm glad you're here, and thank you for becoming a subscriber. Appreciate that. I'll do my best to keep the game interesting. I try. Certainly give it the energy, although I've been a little distracted in some of the game today, so I do apologize for that. Here's the restart coming by Kuhn Horn inside the 22, taken down there by Gavin Coombs. And he drives the ball up. He's tackled at the 22. The Lions really screwed the pooch on that try. And is Kuhn Horn still in there? I don't know what happened. These announcers are useless. We still don't know if Kuhn Horn's out there. I'm looking to see. That ball's knocked on by the Lions. So, no, Sanina Nohamba comes in. It's an HIA. HIA for Volhuter. That makes sense. HIA 44. Uh-oh.
The ball dropping at their face and skidding in.
So, talking about hitting guys in the face, things going to escalate here. So, all right, so Sanina Nohamba comes in for Cade Volhuter. Yeah, no, you're right, Dad and Baby. Takir Abrahams really stepping out there in Munster. I wasn't thrilled with him at the Sharks. I thought he had a lot of potential, but he was really underused there in my view. So this is good news for Takir Abrahams up there playing in Munster. I hope he's getting paid a big payday as well. Got to make money. I mean, those Irish pounds, a lot more valuable than the South African rand. Set! Munster now with a scrum, 44 minutes, 50 seconds. And it's going to be dug out of the back of there by Coughlin. Coughlin sends it over the middle, and Sanina Nohamba misses the tackle But the next player through makes the tackle. It's Mornay Vandenberg who's having an outstanding game once again. Vandenberg makes another tackle again right in the middle of the pitch. It's 2 in a row. Call to use it. Coughlin's going to do a box kick over the top. That's going to come to the near side. Who's going to get this? And backwards from Munster, and that ball was not caught by Edwin Vandenberg. Made a good effort at it, but didn't quite get to it. They go back to the middle. Munster with the ball in hand. Ruck is formed. Go outside. Billy Burns now. It's a Farrell. Farrell has the ball. Tackles made by the Lions. The Lions need to get the ball back and get some points here. It haven't been a while since they scored now. Munster looking for a gap here. They got one coming wide. They found a gap. Takir Abrahams again, but he's ripped into touch. It's already in touch here. Takir Abrahams was drug into touch, so it will be a scrum. What the hell are the Lions doing here? Oh, shoot. It's carried back, so that's going to come all the way back. Unbelievable. Wow, so it's going to come all the way back. That's a terrible mistake by the Lions. Kicked into touch by Kuhnhorn. He's having the dumbest game I've ever seen Kuhnhorn play. Don't know why the Lions picked this thing up and went with it. What happened there? Should have been, it was never dead, I guess. So how does it carry back? I don't understand that. It's a dumb decision by the Lions there. Kuhnhorn having the worst game I've seen of his career. It's a maul. And Munster now driving. This game could get out of hand very quickly unless the Lions can get it back. Contract seemed to be 2 to 3 times the salary in the North. Yeah, I'm happy for him as well. Well, and it can be even higher than 2 and 3 times. You know, if you play in the French side, charged down by the Lions. They were going to kick it through, and there was actually a Munster player in front of the ball, so it would have been offsides, but there's Mornay Vandenberg kicking it down the pitch, and that's inside the 22, and that's a great kick. That's an incredible kick by Mornay Vandenberg. Well done, past midfield from inside his 22. That was charged down by Henko van Wijk and Marius Lowe a few moments ago. So that's going to find the ball. Where's the mark at here? At the 48-meter line. So Munster pushed back there. That's lucky for the Lions. Well done there. Pounds in Ireland? Yes, they have Irish pounds. Well, they have the euro now. Sorry. They got rid of the Irish pound. My bad. The euro is still better than the rand. But yeah, they used to have Irish pounds. They abandoned it for their the euro. So my apologies. It's old habit saying the pound. At least I'm not saying the Deutschmark anymore. That one is a line out to Munster. They have it. They come away with it. Oh, big tackle there, but the ball had been released. Nice tackle again, this time by Steenkamp. And this is kicked high into the air by the scrum half. And it's bounced off of Creel's chest. And Munster has it. And the players are standing around. Picks up a few meters here. And what's that? We have Brad Steenkamp has donated 39 rand. Thank you very much. 40 rand, Brad Steenkamp. Buy a donkey. Buy a Kia Lebois. Very kind of you. Oh, the ball's left behind. Billy Burns has to pick up the mess. He's tackled in midfield by Marius Lowe. Marius Lowe drives through the ruck. Here come the Lions. So they're playing on. The ball's still in the possession of Munster, who now lead 12-10. Lions have got to get the ball back and get the ball down the other side of the pitch. Here they come on the outside. They've got some space out here. And inside, whoa, nice tackle by Marius Lowe against Alex Nankerville. Look at Mornay Vandenberg chase that play down. Slows it down. What an incredible pursuit by Mornay Vandenberg. While other players stand around, Vandenberg has got the turbo jets on. And the ruck is formed here. Coombs brings it out. Coughlin, actually, excuse me. Coombs offloads that and still moving here. And the Munster side driving down the pitch now. Sean Ryan with the first carry we've seen for a while from him. Coughlin digs it out, sends it over to Billy Burns. Billy Burns gets the ball outside. Oh, what a tackle by Creel, driving them back over the 10-meter line. Richard Creel. Outstanding tackles. O'Connell back to the inside of the scrum half. He evades the tackle. The ball hangs up like a matzo ball. And then Nabakanye gets there, but he gets away from the ruck. Good move on his part. Billy Burns now. Munster with lots of phases here. Tried to offload, but Morney Feinberg was there, so he held on to the ball. Tackle's made, gets up and goes. Ball's rolling around on the turf, picked up there. Munster feeds it back to the left-hand side of the pitch. Tackle's made over there by Steenkamp. Well, that ball bounces around, but retains possession down to the 10-meter line. We come back the other way. Conklin now into the hands of Dion Bluler, the South African, former Shark as well. Billy Burns, former Ulster player, high into the air. And boy, that was well done as Kuhnhorn doesn't get position and Munster retains possession. Again, Kuhnhorn not having a good day at the office. They go outside wide. Henko van Wyk gives chase. It's going to bounce. Sanila Nohamba picks it up inside the 22, sends it. Oh, Morney Feinberg makes his first mistake of the game. He knocks the ball on. That doesn't make any sense. The Lions had the ball. Knock on black. The Lions had the ball, and he didn't blow the whistle. I don't understand that. It wasn't like Munster had the ball and they were playing the advantage. Well, Kuhnhorn needs to get out of here. He is not playing well. Put Eric Cronje in there. And Morney Feinberg is the only mistake of the game here. Thank you so much, Brunt Steenkamp, for the 40 Rand super chat. Very kind of you. 151 people currently here. I have Salty Cracks viewers. 9 handling errors for Munster, 7 for the Lions. And the Lions player is getting treatment now in front of the post. It's time for some substitutions. We've got a lot of substitutions on the bench here. 51 minutes in. Let's get Mafur out there. Let's get Eric Cronje out there. JC Pretorius. Reinhard Northnagel. Absolutely. So I'm not sure what's going on here. It's a scrum. Clock is stopped at 51:50. Yeah, let's get JC Pretorius in there. Bron says, giving you a little bit of money is a lot cheaper than buying a ticket. Thanks again for the commentary. Much appreciated. You are very welcome, Bron. It is my pleasure. I have done so many games, and I really appreciate when people are grateful and they say thank you. It's the biggest compensation I get because I don't make much money on this channel. It doesn't even pay for the cost of doing this. But thank you so much for that. I mean, let's just talk about my live broadcast. In the past few weeks, I have done, before this weekend, I did last weekend, Scotland versus Australia, Wales versus South Africa, Ireland versus Fiji, Spain versus USA, France versus Argentina. And before that, Wales versus Australia, France versus New Zealand, England versus South Africa, Scotland versus Portugal, and Ireland versus Argentina. A week before that, Scotland versus South Africa, England versus Australia, Ireland versus New Zealand, Scotland versus Fiji, and England versus New Zealand. Before that, it was back to URC on October 26th. So yeah, wow, I just cover a lot of stuff here. 79.50. Well, somebody quit after they signed up. That was weird. Bind. Set. Munster now, 52-44, and the Lions are not making substitutions. I don't understand why. Their legs are getting tired out there. And Morney Feinberg goes outside. They've got numbers on the outside. Here comes Munster. Down to just a meter. The Lions adjusting there. The ball is close to being in touch. And Adam Jones gets over to see where the ball is. It's going to be a pick and go by Munster. Counter ruck. And 5 Lions come flying over the line and push them back. They're trapped in there now. Big pile of bodies. They drive backwards. That's close. So close. Short. Lions better get ready. Don't go offside. They're short again. They reach over the top. They don't get it. Marius Lowe. Ruben Skuban stops him. They need a knock on here or something. Otherwise, this game's going to get out of hand. They're close. I think they're in. Nope, they're short. Ball's out. Who got it? Did the Lions get it? No. Munster still has it. Stay on the line is the call. He's in. John Ryan gets it. Might have been Kendellen. Who got it? Alex Kendellen got it. So there's a try for Munster. Damn. And the conversion here is not needed. That gives them a 2-score lead with 54 minutes gone. Lions making big mistakes by not changing the lineup. Munster approaching a bonus point for tries here too. Alex Kendellen. Gets the try. John Ray says game over. Not yet. So Billy Burns to convert this one. Silence in the stadium. That looks like he's going to make that one easily. He does. Oh, he missed. Missed another conversion, keeping the Lions in the game. 17-10. Wow. Wow. Billy Burns misses another kick. Maryland, how's it going? This is your team. Where you been? You're missing out on the Lions broadcast. Lions had a 10-7 lead. They've given up 10 points unanswered. 55 minutes now. It's time for substitutions for the Lions. I don't know what we're waiting on here. The coaching staff needs to get their head out of their backside. Here's the kick down inside the 22. Munster's going to take this at about 18 meters. Finally, Botha is out, and he's replaced by Franco Murray. And Nadir is in for Skuman. And Labakanye. Huh? It's Conrad van Buren. Charged down by the Lions. But no J.C. Pretorius, no Mafura, and no Eric Cornier. Again, we've had some serious mistakes and dumb plays here. Ryan is out and Archer's in over on the other side. Stephen Archer comes in for John Ryan. So, Kendellen is out and Hudnick comes in. He just scored. Where's Hudnick at 20? Line out good for Munster from their 7-meter line. They go over to the middle. The Lions need a turnover right here, and the score try would be brilliant before they kick it away. Charge it down, boys. No, that's not going to get there. Billy Burns kicks that. And they found touch. And we'll leave it over there. 56-56 in the second half. 3:47 in the afternoon here on the East Coast. Getting late in South Africa, folks. It's at 10:30 in South Africa time. Here's the substitution finally coming in. So Reinhard Nothnagel comes in, replace Skuman. It's about time these changes. They came in too late. Lineouts, good for the Lions. They've got it. They come away with it. Oh, nice pass. Nearly intercepted by Munster, but they come back this direction. Steenkamp with a carry. He's had a big game for the Lions so far. The Lions now back at 38 meters. They need to get a lot closer than this, get some points on the board. So this is the place where you get a penalty and take the points because you need 2 scores to win. Sanlini Nohamba is going to kick it to the wing, but he kicks. Oh, it fell down. Was one of the Munster players, but another one picked it up. It was a bad kick by Sanlini Nohamba. Oh, come on. He's trying to get out of there. They held him in. They call a penalty on Creel. That's bullshit. You can see him scrambling to get out of there, moving his legs and arms, flailing to get out of there, and they hold him in place. That's bullshit. We're sick of that kind of penalty. Antoinette says, thanks, Chris. I'm heartbroken. What's going on with the Stormers? Oh, they're a mess, Antoinette. They're a mess. Poor execution at critical times. Today, they just did so many knock-ons, unforced errors, dumb decisions. We got the same thing going on in the Lions here. They're being killed by Cade Volhooter, who's out now with an HIA, and also by Kuhn Horner, having the worst game I've ever seen in Kuhn Horner's life. Edwin Fondemeyer has been pretty much a non-factor in this game. Creel has been helpful, but it's just very disappointing. Morty Fondenberg has just played out of his mind. It's the one Lion player that's really got his head in the game. Marius Lowe has been pretty silent in this game. That's my Jack Daniels done. Sorry about that, Brunt. You finished your Jack Daniels. 59.08. I had a bottle of Naderborg the other day. Drank the whole Pinotage here on Thanksgiving Day, Thursday. Here we go. Lions steal the line out. Oh, my God. And they knock it on. Who was that? Jeez. Franco Murray dropped the ball. Now Munster comes down the other side. Oh, my goodness. Counter ruck coming from the Lions, but it's not enough. Oh, my goodness. Down to the 22. The ball comes loose and it's picked up. That's a forward pass. Boy, that ball's like made out of slippery pigskin right now. Everybody's losing the ball every which way but loose. Let me check on the Edinburgh game. It's 35-12 now against Benetton. 49 minutes. 35-12 in that game. So, how are we doing here? Let's check. Got some balls knocked on, yep. So it'll be a line out to the Lions, and they really need to get their act together. They've done nothing here for a long time. We're down the final 20 minutes of the game. It's theirs to win, but they've got to want to win the game. Right now, it doesn't look like they want to win the game. Now, Scannell's coming in the game for Munster, and Billy Burns is leaving the game. But Billy Burns is out. Who's coming in for him? I guess Paddy Patterson comes in for him. Scannell's out. Barron's out. Butler, 22. I thought Butler was already in. Crouch. Bind. Mornay Feinberg needs to put it in, and the Lions need to get rolling. Set. Need to win this scrum. Get it down the pitch. Ball's available. Get it out of there. Come on, Mornay. They pick it up. They go to Sanile Nohamba, who kicks it down the pitch. Oh, it's a 50-22. He kept it in play. Back to the 2-meter line. Wow, Daly saved that ball from being a 50-22, but he didn't get it very far. So the Lions pick up a lot of territory, courtesy of that kick by Sanile Nohamba. Look, it was going to be 50-22, but it works out to be exactly that way anyway. The ball gets kicked out of play at the 21-meter line, so they wind up with it pretty much the same place they would have wound up with it otherwise. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant stuff right there. So, wow. Must have cloud cover. Should be getting high energy right now. I'm getting 1 kilowatt hour per hour. So who comes over for the line out? It's Franco Murray, who lost the ball a few minutes ago. The Lions now have a chance to do something here inside Munster territory, but they got to have good ball possession here, and they get that line. Frankie Horn comes down with it. And they're into a maul come the Lions. This is something they haven't had much opportunity to do in this game. Let's see. Not much happening here. It's going to all fall apart. They get it outside. Frankie Horn has it. And so the Lions now inside the 22. Nice carry there by Ruben Delport. Nice carry over here by Jared Cairns. And not rolling away. No penalty called once again on Munster. This is bullshit. They call offside, but, that's the 3 points right there in front of the post. So if they don't score a try here, they should... Oh! Nearly blitz through there. A blitz run attack by the Lions nearly breaks through. But the tackle's made. Last man saved it. 6 meters now. Going through phases here. Sanile Nohamba. Oh, they throw it away, and we're going to come back. Take the points. Side entry in the maul. Okay, I would have taken the points here, Marius. You need to score twice anyway, 17 minutes in the game. Side entry on number 18, which is Stephen Archer. So what are they going to end an offside penalty? But they didn't take the offside. That was close to the post. So I guess they're going for the corner. Yep, they're going for the corner. They better frickin' score a try and convert it here. They better score and try. Yeah, he did call a penalty, Paul Walsh. He called advantage, but I didn't see what it was for initially. It was side entry in the maul, and then it was offside. So here we go. Lions have a successful line out. They're into a maul. At the back of that is Franco Murray, but it's going sideways towards the touchline, not straight. Now it goes forward a little bit. And there are 2 Munster players at the back of it. They're not being told to vacate. This is unbelievable. So the Lions break free. They're down to just 4 meters. Here they go. You need to score here. Wycherley makes the tackle there. Oh, the Lions. These guys are offside. Come on, man. Look at this. Lions pick up back to the 5-meter line. Going through phase after phase and going nowhere here. How about a penalty for not rolling away? My goodness, it's slowing the game down. Lions trying to drive. They're getting nowhere here, though. You need to get it outside. Oh, nice tackle there. They got down to 2 meters. Got to hold on to the ball here. Looking for that gap. It's not there. Van Wyk there. Just can't get through that line. Little lime green guys holding them up. Munster's playing the ball on the ground. That's a penalty, but they didn't call it. Lions going through so many phases. Are they going to hold on or turn it over here? Down to just a meter away. Tackle. And again, players not rolling away and no call. They're lying on top of the pile here. Does the ball come loose? Lions still have it somehow. Down to a meter. Oh, no. A terrible pass by Bezuidenhout, and the Munster's going to go all the way the other way. Morty Van de Beek is the only player who can stop him. Morty Van de Beek. Oh, finally, some Lions get back there. Creel picks it up. He falls. He better get up. Creel is there. The ball's available for the Lions. Unbelievable. They're on the verge of scoring, and Bezuidenhout fucked it up. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. He throws a pass low and it gets kicked by the Munster. And they lose 85 meters. Unbelievable. Bezuidenhout kills the Lions. Here's a chase. A little too much. Henko van Wyk chased it down, but it was too much. And Munster has the ball. And they're going to go wide. Here they come. Oh, they knocked it on. Van Wyk got over there for the tackle, and it was knocked on by Hudnett. So scrum the Lions, unbelievable. They had that ball down there, went through about 20 phases, and then a frickin' Bezuidenhout, terrible pass. Wow. Morty Van de Beek once again saves the day. He screens off the players back there. Creel recovered it, but Morty Van de Beek is the one who gave the chase and screened off the Munster players. My goodness. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. "13 minutes left. Lions should have taken the 3 points. It was a dumb mistake. Now we wasted so many minutes. Bleuler's out and Ryan's in for Munster. Dion Bleuler, the South African, is out. And Kieran Ryan is in. It's an entire new front row for both sides. Unbelievable. Still haven't seen Mafura. Still haven't seen J.C. Pretorius, just 13 minutes, or Eric Cronje. What is going on here? The guys out there aren't getting it done. The Lions, as I said, if you want to take them for real, they have to win this game against a depleted Munster side on the road. They have to win this game. But right now, they're not. They're not. I got Zebra by 4 over the Osprey. How are they doing now? Let's see. They're up by 12. Set. Lions, the ball's available at the back of that scrum. And out it comes Nohamba now. He's throws it away. Jesus criminy, man. Unbelievable. Bezuidenhout is having a crappy day here, too. And these are unforced errors. He threw the ball away. Now it's going to get back bounced inside the 22. Picked up by Creel. He's going to kick it down the pitch almost to the other 22 where it's caught down there by Takir Abrahams. Abraham sends it back the other direction. And they can't stop it from, you have to chase it all the way back. Morty Van de Beek inside the 22. Nohamba says, they said it was carried back in. That's going to come all the way back. This is unbelievable. Ball was inside. Yeah, so it's a good kick. Yeah, it was inside. And what the hell was that carried back? He made a mistake. Thought so. At least he was honest there. It was very kind of the referee to be honest. You don't really see that often. So it's a good kick by Nohamba this time. But man, oh man, the Lions are running out of time here, dicking around with this stuff. Edinburgh is up 40-19 now over Benetton. Just killing it over there. Substitutions for the Lions finally. Let's see what we got. 7. Henko van Wyk, why is he going off? So J.C. Pretorius comes in. And who came in for him? Unbelievable. Henkoff and Veit goes off, and we still got, freaking Kuhn Horn out there who's screwing the game up. Unbelievable. Comes a kick over the top by Munster. This ball goes down to about the 30-meter, taken by Kuhn Horn. This time he managed to hold on to the ball. Goes forward up over the 10-meter line. But the Lions have got to get some points here. It's been ages. There's another carry. Tackle, release. Ball's over the 43-meter line. And Cronier came in for Van Wyk. The Lions got it back. Lions now have the ball. It was a low pass, but they managed to get it. Nohamba now. Can you make a good pass? He does for once. Kuhn Horn's got space. Go! Go, 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 go! Marius Lowe kicks it forward. Oh, right into the hands of a player. Oh, my goodness. And that was promising stuff there. Nohamba gets it back the other direction. And, oh, my goodness. So Kuhn Horn kicks this one forward. That's going to bounce inside the 22, but it's going to keep going down into the try zone. Yep. And we're going to be a free kick here. Oh, 70-29. 9.5 minutes remain. Lions are going to get a good chance for good field position here. So far, 5 out of 5 on the URC this weekend, says Tunes. Well, just boast and be cocky there. So another substitution. Rutland Quinn comes in for O'Connell. All right. Quinn comes in for O'Connell. His jersey's all dirty from working hard out there. So we're down to the last 9 minutes. It's a free kick from the try line. And they're taking their time here. Lions need a converted try or at least some quick points here. And that ball's going to go all the way out to just about midfield. It's taken there. Sent over. Who's that? Jared Cairns with a carry. Lions, all those phases wasted down there for a try. And so many tries lost in the first half. Nohamba, another low pass from Nohamba. Marius Lowe digs it out. What's going on with Nohamba? He's usually reliable, but not today. So Lions are dorking around with phases here when they need to get some open field play here. Trying to suck them in, I know, but it's not working. Hoping for a break somewhere, but it's not coming. Van Vuuren goes forward. Ball's available. Oh, nice hand. They go back the other way. Edwin van der Merwe, but he slips on the ground. There you go. J.C. Pretorius picks it up and goes. Picks up a few meters. Just confuses the defense. Counter ruck here coming. Ball's available. Get it out. And they do. The Lions turn it over. Oh, they didn't get the ball out. They turned it over. So a penalty against the Lions once they get deep again. They're down to 22. And Franco Murray got himself isolated, couldn't get the ball out. I mean, Mornay van der Beek dug it out of there, but they're saying it wasn't soon enough. And that's a fair point. It wasn't soon enough. He didn't initially place it. He held on to it initially. All right. I'm going to kick for territory. It's not going to be a lot of territory here. Get him close to midfield. Yeah, midfield is where it's going to be for Munster now. My Super Brew is screwed, says Rugby is Life. Ruben says, my Super Brew is gone to soup. Hopefully Munster can keep this lead. Give me something. Yeah, mine kind of went sideways this week too. Let me see. I was doing really well today until the Lions game. I've won them all. Zebra, I'm winning. Edinburgh, I'm winning. Bath, I won. Connacht, I won. Cardiff, I won. They have an advantage on the line out here. Wow. Penalty advantage. Well, I cannot afford to give up more points here. So, Munster, big hit over there. We're going to come back. Oh, shame. It's Eric Cronier with a big tackle there. Came under the players, the call. Oh, boy. $74-14 now. Six minutes. Yep, Super Brew going sideways for a lot of folks. Edinburgh winning 40-26. So nobody else is covering this game except me. It's them all for Munster now. Just 5 minutes remain. Lions really screwing the pooch here in the second half. Oh, they lose it forward. And the Lions pick it up. And they kick it forward. Somebody going to get there. So the knock-on is going to be over. It's going to go all the way back down to the try zone. And it goes to the back of it. They're going to down it there. So it'll be a free kick again. Well, looks like one of the least watched games of the weekend. But thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. So free kick with just 4 minutes left from the try line. They want to get it deep, Billy Burns does, because the Lions just need to score here to tie it up. Jerry Cairns cuts back the other direction. Lions had their chances here in this game, multiple chances. They squandered them. Mario Slow. Morning finding bag. Oh, they threw it away. Knocked on by Cronier because it was thrown behind him. So it looks like a Munster player is down on the pitch. Let's take a look and see how we did this weekend. Yesterday it was 79.07. And the day before 79.06. So game 43 for the weekend. That's not huge. But thank you all for joining us today. Really enjoy it. All right, so we're going to have a scrum here. And just 3 minutes remaining. The Lions need a miracle here just to tie it up. 3 minutes, less than 3 minutes left. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left. Crouch, they need a good scrum here. None of this resets. Fine. Set. 2.5 minutes left. Lions winning a scrum here. They don't get a penalty, but J.C. Pretorius does a big tackle there. Munster still gets away with the ball. They're up to the 45-meter line now. Less than 2.5 minutes remain. They come back this direction. Finney and Wycherley's tackle there. Two minutes left. Yeah, it is thrown away by the Lions. Disappointing is correct. Call to use it. Whoa, Lions almost broke free there. Oh, here we go. Come on, come on. Oh! Guys overran the play, and then the defense caught up. Lions still trying to get somewhere there. Morgan Naudier. Nohamba kicks to the wing. That ball hangs up a long time. Anybody's going to get to that. It bounces off the turf. Oh, nearly picked up by... It's knocked on by Eric Cronier, I think. Takir Abraham's messing things up for the Lions. They go back the other way. Nearly break through. They're down about 28 meters away now. Minute 15 left. Lions could still get something here, but that's going to take a miracle. Nohamba. Kuhn Horn tries to cut through the defense. There's nothing there. Call to use it. Oh, big tackle. The ball stripped. Munster has it back. 45 seconds left. The Lions squander another scoring opportunity. Ball's kicked high into the air. Who's going to get this? Oh, what a job. And here come Munster down the pitch. They put it in touch. 20 seconds left. No way the Lions come back from this. Wow. 10 seconds before the hooter. I'm not even going to do a man of the match. Just so disappointing. So disappointing. No need for man of the match in this one, guys. Average view is 8 minutes, 44 seconds. Thank you, guys. You really, I mean, that's like the longest I've ever had for one of these games. It's really awesome. I really appreciate that. 8 minutes, 44 seconds is a super long time to watch one of these games because, you know, hundreds of thousands of people tune in just to go, oh, it's not the game. Just listen to some dude. We're over the hooter. Lions have one more chance. One more chance. Got to go from the 22 all the way back. Want to find it back. One phase. They kick it away. Chase is on, Chip. But they catch it. Munster gets it. And that's going to be let them end the game. Eric Cronier over top of the ball. Unless he can get a penalty here and he can't, gets knocked away. All they got to do is kick it into touch. And that'll be the game. Oh, they throw it away. And nearly chased down by the Lions. And they have it. Morty Vandenberg again does it. Morty Vandenberg steals the ball again. Unbelievable. A lot of work here. But they have life at the moment. What a tackle by Takir Abrahams, but there's an advantage. Lions are playing a penalty advantage here. That's why. Oh, that's the game. That's the game. 17-10. Wow, Munster win a game. Well, that sucks. So the Lions are going to be 4-2 at 18 points. They're going to finish with 19, so they'll get one more point. They'll have the same record as the Sharks now. But wow. So they'll move ahead of the Sharks, but Munster will go to 16 points. So they're going to still stay in the bottom. So the Lions aren't really hurt by this loss, but this is one they should have won. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. So they'll stay ahead of Connacht. And Edinburgh it's 40-33 with 10 minutes left in that Edinburgh game. Benetton has come back. What the heck is going on over there? Wow. Losing bonus point for the Lions. 17-10 is the final. What a game. They squandered this game big time. They do get 1 point out of it, though. So, but man, that Edinburgh game, they were way ahead, and now it's 40-33. My goodness. Let me skip that and go over to that Edinburgh game. Duan Vandenberg is off, and McCann replaces him. Thompson's off. Healy replaces him. Wow, that's just incredible. 10 minutes left to go. Edinburgh now driving. My goodness. How could they squander this game? 40-33. Benetton is determined. They don't give up, do they? Last time I took a look, it was 40-19. They scored 2 unanswered tries. Crazy. Wow. So that was a disappointment, wasn't it, Lions? Oh, man, that was disappointing. Are they over? I don't know if there's a... You're going to look at it for a double movement. No try on the field. Yep. Anyway, so that game could still hang in the balance there. It's not done yet. It's crazy. Crazy. Anyway, wow. So, all right, folks, that's going to do it for this weekend for rugby. Brian Steenkamp, thank you for becoming a subscriber, and thank you also for the super chat. It's very kind of you. Final score is Munster 17, Lions 10. So, anyway, Sharks win over Stormers. Almost lost it at the end. Bulls win. Squandered, gave 14 points back late, but win. And now the Lions squander a lead and lose here. So let's take a look at what the table looks like after that. So let's see if they're updating it quickly like they were earlier. Nope, they're still not updating here. So Connacht is done. Scarlets are done. Ulster is done. Edinburgh is 13. So the Lions are going to get a bonus point. So I think they'll go ahead of the Sharks, which will put the Bulls in third. The Lions they're actually going to move up a spot to fifth, and the Sharks in sixth place. So 3 South African sides in the top 10, but the Stormers are in 13th. And Zebra still has a result to come. And the Dragons, Osprey can move ahead of them. So, wow. Anyway, there you have it, folks. Today's scores, let's see what we got here. Bennington 40-33. Gee, many crickets. That's crazy. And Zebra is leading the Osprey 22-17 now. They've come back. My goodness, that could go either way, too. All right, that's going to do it for us, folks. Thanks a lot for being here. Really appreciate it. Lions have been in Europe for 2 months now. Yep. So no South African team has won a Munster. Is that never won a team? Wow, I didn't realize no team has ever won there. All right, thank you all. God bless and have a good day. Appreciate it. And, so only one try from the Lions from Van Wyk. Yep, oops, 17-10. There we go. So that's the final. Catch you guys later. Thanks for being here. Be sure to hit the like button if you haven't done it. We're not even 100 likes. So hit the like button. Cheers.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.